Theresa May today came out swinging in defense of the NHS, saying 6,500 people are alive thanks to improvement in cancer care. In the last session of Prime Minister's questions, the PM insisted the health service now carries out 2.2 million more operations than it did under Labour. Theresa May hit out at Jeremy Corbyn during pmqs today, and she vowed to make it better during a fiery performance in response to Jeremy Corbyn. The Labour boss claimed that the NHS would end up short of resources over the winter as he devoted every question at pmqs to health. Mr. Corbyn said if the NHS had the resources it needs, you would expect it to be meeting its key treatment and waiting time targets. But Mrs. May said the health service was doing more than ever and treating serious illnesses better than it did under Labour. Jeremy Corbyn accused the Tories of undermining the health service. She told MPs time after time again, the right honourable gentleman will come to this house and complain about what's happening in the health service. We see now 7 million more diagnosed tests than 7 years ago, 2.2 million more people getting operations, and survival rates for cancer at their highest level ever. Today there are nearly 6,500 people alive who wouldn't have been if we hadn't improved our cancer care. Mrs. May also blasted Labour's record in Wales, where the party runs the health service, saying, "It has not hit minimum standards in care for nearly a decade." She concluded, "We should be proud of our NHS, we are, and we want to make it better." The PM also mocked Mr. Corbyn for his prediction earlier this year that he would be in Downing Street by the end of this year. The PM leaving Downing Street on her way to the Commons this morning, she said not that long ago he was saying he would be Prime Minister by Christmas. Well, he was wrong. I am, and the Conservatives are in government. Not that long ago he said we wouldn't deliver on phase 1 of the Brexit negotiations. Well, he was wrong. We've made sufficient progress and we're moving on to phase 2 of the Brexit negotiations. And not that long ago he predicted that the budget would be a failure. In fact, the budget was a success and it's delivering more money for our National Health Service. Labour wrong, wrong, wrong. Conservatives in government, delivering on Brexit, a budget for homes and the health service. The scene in Parliament as the two leaders faced off, and she pointed out the Labour boss once called his own party's NHS record a mess, adding when he's running for leader he denounces the Labour Party, now he's leader of the Labour Party he's trying to praise it. Michel Barnier angers EU leaders by blasting PM's Brexit trade deal, hopes council tax set for £107 rise as Sajid Javid approves biggest increases in 14 years, process of counting Grenfell death toll which proves conspiracies are wrong. Anti-Trump MP red-faced after boasting he sent president a Christmas card. Michael Gove poses with single-use cup after launching recycling campaign. Len McCluskey denies he's about to quit as his election win is probed. Mrs. May took another pot shot at Mr. Corbyn when a Labour MP asked if she would name her Christmas goose after Michael Gove or Boris Johnson. The PM replied, "Can I say to him I think he'll be having to resist the temptation to call the goose Jeremy." Today's exchanges came as Parliament prepares to break up for the Christmas recess, which starts